Hey, mama. Oh, there you go. Hey y'all, it's DeeDee. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and click the subscribe button for all my return subscribers. Thank you guys so much. So once again, I am holding my camera instead of standing it up because my tripod is trash. But I wanted to come in really quick to talk about this series that I'm doing, Life with a Newborn and mental health. Y'all, I just realized that it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and so I wanted to share something with y'all. So I recently went for my follow-up appointment with my OBGYN to, you know, check my vajayjay and my stomach and everything to make sure everything was normal since giving birth. Oh, Kelly, what's wrong, mama? So I did actually film it. I just didn't. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to post it, so I'm gonna just tell y'all. So when I met with the doctor, everything was normal. But before I met with the doctor, they gave me a questionnaire to fill out. It was like two pages long. It was basically like questions that they were asking, and then there was a section at the bottom that you could write in. So the questionnaire was relating to postpartum depression. Now it didn't say that, but it was just asking questions like, you know, within the last 7 days, have you, you know, cried? You find yourself crying a lot. Okay, so I went and got my phone because I put some of them in my phone. Now, why I just didn't take a picture of the questionnaire, I don't know, but I did it old school. Okay, so another question was, I have been able to laugh and see the funny side of things. I have been anxious or worried for no good reason. I have felt sad or miserable. I cry often for no good reason. Okay, so 4 years ago, the answer to all of those questions would have been yes. This time, you know, it wasn't yes. Now, you don't grade your own thing. You fill it out, and then they grade it and give it to the doctor. But the reason why I'm mentioning it is because 4 years ago when I had Cam, I had my follow-up appointment with my OBGYN, but I didn't have that questionnaire to fill out. The OBGYN that I have now is different than the one that I had previously. So I'm assuming that it's like an office by office, it depends on the OBGYN is what I'm trying to say. Like, all of them don't give it to you. I guess it's not mandatory, but I think it is definitely something that you should ask for, because had I known about it, had someone given me that questionnaire, I felt like I would have been able to get the help that I so desperately needed that I didn't, you know, get. But this time around, I feel like it's totally different. So when I went back to the back to meet with the doctor, we went over like the physical aspect of everything to try to figure out that was okay. And then she went over the questionnaire and, you know, told me that my score was fine. If I had any, you know, other questions, even though the score was fine, did I feel like I still was dealing with postpartum depression or needed help to be sent to, you know, the proper person that would be able to help me, give me the help that I needed. And I told her, you know, everything was fine. But again, I think that's very important. So if you are experiencing those things, if you're crying a lot, you're feeling sad, you don't know why, then you need to contact your OBGYN. If they don't give out the postpartum depression questionnaire, oh, Kelly, if they don't give it out, then I still will request it. And just try to get, you know, some additional assistance. But before we get into this video, can y'all check out this skin? Ew, can we say poppin'? Poppin', girl. Adrian decided to mow the yard, so I had to move to a new location. But another thing I was gonna say is, if you just want to know, like, if you don't want to, you don't have to contact your doctor in order to figure out if you're going through postpartum depression. You can just Google postpartum depression questionnaire, and there's so many different types online, and you can just answer those questions, and I'm pretty sure they'll like automatically score for you, and you can see yourself, and then you can contact your OBGYN. But I just want people to know that it's out there. Like, if you're going through these things, you're not alone. You can seek help, and you don't have to like go out of your way to like find a professional and all that other stuff. Just go online, do an online questionnaire, and then contact your OBGYN. So as far as my mental health, I feel like my mental health is okay. You know, I'm not gonna say it's like 100% because it's not. And I really feel like one of the things that has helped me is like talking about it openly, posting on YouTube, like how many people, you know, are going through stuff and then they're open and honest about it. I feel like talking about it with y'all and like saying, this is how I feel, this is what I'm going through, it's helping me. And so in my low moments, then I feel like I'm kind of like pulling from that. So I feel like the last week my mental health has been tested, you know, with the baby. Like, even for instance, last night, like Callie didn't sleep from like 12:30 to I like hand her off at about 6:45, and that's when I start getting dressed and fixing Cam's breakfast and stuff like that. But she didn't sleep. There were times where she was sleepy, and then I would rock her, and then as soon as I put her down, she would wake up. And that was kind of like an ongoing cycle the whole time. So I didn't get any sleep. It was like, okay, boom, it's time for me to deal with Cam and get him dressed and stuff like that. But I stayed positive. I didn't get down. I didn't get frustrated. And I feel like in moments, that's just one example, but in moments where it's like really late, I'm really tired, Callie is up, whether she is just up just to be up or she's crying and I'm not sure why she's crying. I've already fed her. I've already changed her. I feel like it's important for me to just keep in mind that when you're frustrated, like your behavior needs to be the same when you're frustrated than it is when you're not frustrated. And what I mean by that, like if I'm holding her and I can feel like I'm getting frustrated with the situation, that I make sure that I gently, put her back down. Instead of like if you're like mad about something, how you just kind of react. I don't do that. Like I gently put her back down. If she is crying and I thought she was asleep, then I'm snapping back. Okay, then I'm gently picking her up. Like you don't want to find yourself shaking the baby and all the other stuff. That's how people get, is it called like shaking baby syndrome and all that. And it's really just like out of frustration, you don't know what's wrong and stuff like that. So to avoid those things, just whenever you're frustrated, just gently put the baby down, walk away for a couple minutes, and then come back. I find myself doing that a lot. Like I will lay her down and then I'll just take like a couple minutes and just separate myself from it and come back, and that's helped me. And again, like I said, talking to y'all has helped me too, and I'm hoping that me talking about it can help other people. It's not easy. Social media makes you think life is easy. Life is hard, and people only show what they want you to see. And I feel like this is my real life. I have a newborn baby in my 40s, and so yes, I struggle. Even if I wasn't in my 40s, I still would be struggling with it, but I'm handling it and doing the best that I can. So I think that's pretty much it for my mental health. As far as an update with Callie, she had her checkup appointment with the doctor, and I can't remember which video I talked about it in, but I talked about some of the things that I was concerned about with her, and so I'll probably just talk about that in my vlog video or whatever. But overall health, as far as like her weight and how she's growing, bowel movements, and all the other stuff, everything with that was normal. So I'm excited that my Callie girl is healthy. So if y'all have any questions about anything, you can leave a comment below. You can also just leave a comment and say, hey girl. That really I really like reading y'all comments and interacting with the comments. So until next time, talk to y'all later. Bye.